Welcome to day 15. So this is day 15 of the 40-day practice. So right off the bat, I'd like to ask you to imagine someone who is a track and field athlete who is running the high hurdles. Now, if they clip their toe by this much on the high hurdles, which are the fences that they jump as they're running, they can sprawl, have a horrific accident, a life-changing event. And yet the difference between success and failure was this much. Oftentimes that's the way it goes. Even with major events that happen in our life, the difference between a negative event and a positive event happening is really just a small hair's worth of difference. And so let's be aware of that. We can realize that change is not as dramatic or as difficult as it seems. It just means by being willing to do something on a regular basis, basically on a daily basis, to take us away from what we're attached to focusing on. When you control your attention, this is called self-mastery. So from here to the end of the 40 days, I'm asking you in whatever way that makes sense to you to step up your level of willingness to be in charge of yourself. Your attention, your opinion is not you. You are not your opinion. If you can't tear your attention away from what you have opinions on, that means your opinions are in charge, not you. This means that an objectified event is actually in charge and defines something that is beyond definition. You are not definable. So I'm not saying that we shouldn't have our opinions, but we need to be able to not focus on them constantly. If you can't stop talking about something, that means you're not in charge of the discussion and the direction. So in the rest of this 40 days, consider touching your edge gently. Whatever it is that is your edge. Your edge is your current limitation. It is the thing that you have fear about, or the thing that you get stuck on. It's in your blind spot, but it's not completely in your blind spot. It's called ignorance, and that doesn't mean not knowing something, it means ignoring something. So let's take a look at our whole life and really work to create that steady relationship to that steady burning flame that doesn't fluctuate. Remember, if you make your practice an indelible part of your life, an intimate part of your life, it will be there for you in every season. So write down what it is that you're accomplishing. Don't get caught up in what is happening to you. In the rest of this 40 days, focusing on what you do. What you do. If you want to be of more support in your family, what does that mean? Well, maybe offering to help out with some project around the house. If you track how often you're helping out with projects around the house, you will be moving towards that support. If you're looking to, be aware of what's going on in the political landscape, please do be aware, but don't gorge yourself on it, because you actually limit your effectiveness. So write down what it is you're working to accomplish, quantify it. What things add up with who you want to become. But once you have quantified it, don't get stuck on that. Keep putting energy out. Keep tracking what you're doing. Remember, we're more powerful together than we are separately, right? You can draw on the power of people who are also committed. And people who are also committed can draw on your power. Don't get caught up in doing it just for yourself, because it's not just for yourself. It's far more. But part of the beauty is, if you really get this process going, you're going to find out you can enjoy elements of every single day. So I'm going to ring the bell. Listen carefully. There's no failing this. You can only succeed. But add some enthusiasm, add some passion. I bring my hands into prayer position because I am passionately dedicated to the service of people like you and like myself. Namaste. Have a beautiful day today.